Good afternoon, Bangalore, which is short for Wake Up, People. Friends, I am here as a stand-up comedian today because I have a great experience in doing stand-ups. I do it every day. It's called the daily stand-up meeting. What I want to do is to please stand up, all of you. Every single person, please stand up with me. Yes, even in the front row, all of you, please stand up. Now we're going to do a quick little exercise. Keep your hands out like this, like you are a T-Rex. Keep your hands out. Put your palms out. Make them face each other. All right. Now move them closely towards each other. Move them away. Close, away. Keep doing that faster, 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 faster. Thank you for that standing ovation. I'll tell my appraiser that other than Nandan, I'm the only one to get that. Thank you so much. All right, so Infosys Technology Summit. Infosys Technology Summit. Such a wonderful name. I understood Infosys, I understood technology, but what is summit? So I asked ChatGPT, what is summit? It said it is the highest point of a hill or a mountain. I wondered, why are we building an AI runway on a hill or a mountain? So I looked at the agenda and I figured out that such a great lineup of speakers, no wonder it is the peak. It is the summit. Distinguished technologies and title holders and great eminent delegates from all over the world are speaking here. What a great lineup. It is like the great Himalayan mountain range, Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Nanga Parbat. Please don't ask me to map the speakers with those particular Himalayan mountain names. So, next up, I asked, why did they ask me to come and perform here? So I figured out that the organizers have performed stochastic gradient descent, and among the hills, because this is a technology session after all, among the hills they figured out what is the local minima. What is, in other words, the local optima for you. You might have heard of the gentleman's personal valet. I, my dear friends, am yours personal valet among the hills that you see here today. So Infosys Technology Summit, last names are important, summit, but middle names are also important. Middle names like Infosys Technology Summit. In fact, if you see it's marked with a red, the O is marked with a red, so maybe it's a technology or something like that. So Infosys Technology Summit. Middle names are important because often people forget the middle name, like the proverbial middle child. They often ignore or overlook the middle names. I remember the time when Infosys Technologies Limited used to be called Infosys Limited used to be called Infosys Technologies Limited, and then they just chopped off the technology part. So I'm gratefully delighted to see that technology is back here. Thank you so much, the organizers. Because if you look at it, Vijay, Dinanath, John, Purana, sounds much better than Vijay John, Vijay John. And I am Sudheesh Ramachandran Nair Puranam. I'm a principal technologist with STG in Rafi's unit. Mohammed Rafi Taraftar, 3 names again. And in fact, he took it to the next level. He said, just use my middle name, Rafi, all the time. And we have a lot of great speakers here. Some of them choose to use their middle names. Some of them just use 2 names. Hota sabke paas hai, dikhata koi nahi. So we have all these great speakers. In fact, if you look at the Wikipedia page for Nandan Nilekani, it also says Nandan Mohan Rao Nilekani. If you look at Salil Parekh, it says Salil Sudheesh Parekh. But people don't always use their middle name, but middle names, I feel, are important. In fact, if you look at what is the most famous buzzword going around these days, artificial intelligence, 2 names doesn't sound good. So we always need to add something else to it, right? Generative AI or agentic AI, it has to be the rule of 3. And where are we going? Artificial general intelligence. Otherwise, it doesn't sound cool. And look, what do we have using them? We have LLMs and SLMs. We have ANNs and CNNs. We have MCPs and A2As. And all of it can be done on GUI or the CLI. So we have all these TLAs. We have all these TLAs. What is a TLA? It's a three-letter acronym, which means three-letter acronym. All right, so last names are important, middle names are important, and also the first name is important. Infosys Technology Summit. Of course, I've been here for a long time, more than 20 years. I'm on the Infosys Hall of Fame. I have to choose that carefully because sometimes I call it the Wall of Shame. I say that because it is more important to have done something rather than the amount of time you have spent here, right? Like Pujara had scored all these, defended all those balls, it feels like that if you have spent an amount of time, but how many runs did you score during that time? That is what should define you and make you on the Infosys Hall of Fame. So I cannot really say anything bad about Infosys. It has obviously been done something so much for me. So Sudheesh Ramachandran Nair is my name. Some people call me SRN, just like NRN. I thought NR Narayanamurthy was the third part of it, but we should not take God's name in vain, so I will not say that. So Infosys, I cannot say anything bad about it, but I have a few things to say about the places in Infosys Bangalore. If you get out of this building, on the right side you can see a very popular landmark. It's called the washing machine building. They have created a 3D printed version of an icon of your washer and placed it over there, but they forgot to put any washing machines under the basement of that building. Such a wasted opportunity. I would say if you look at the washing machine building, and if somebody asked, where is a laundromat in this campus, you could just point to the giant washing machine and say, there. You just go towards the washing machine, you will find the laundromat. But where are the laundromats? Right outside this building, as soon as you exit it, you will find about 20 of them lying around. Such a wasted opportunity. Now, instead of right, if you turn towards the left, besides the pyramid, of course, the pyramid, it's always guarded by somebody. It looks eerie every time you step into it. There's like hardly anybody in there. But I always get the feeling that somebody is watching me, especially from the first floor. And then I make a quick exit. So next to it, we have this famous building called the terminal building. Now there is a word in the English language which means either the start or typically the end. And that word is terminal. And so you would ask, where is this terminal building? Is it at the start or at the end of the campus? No, sir. It is right in the heart of the campus. The middle of the campus has a terminal building. What would be a more apt name for such a building, you might ask? Well, what do you call the center point of a circle? A center point, of course. Do we have such a building in this campus? Yes, the center point building. Is it in the heart of the campus? No, sir. Where is it? Outside the campus. The center point campus is like the Alaska of the US or the Lakshadweep for India. And if you look farther away, the Andaman Nicobar Islands of India or the Hawaii for the US is the Focus Towers building. Does it have any towers? No. Is it in focus? Absolutely not. It is out of focus. It's so far away. And so welcome back to the main campus where you can find among the building that has the Wall of Fame, we have very next to it, there is a word in the English language which means it's so old, it's older than your great-grandfather. In fact, on that topic, I am the great-grandson of my great-grandfather, and so greatness runs in my family. So the word which is older than your great grandfather. In fact, if I say that word, you would think of some building that is thousands of years old, and that word is heritage. What have we named as heritage in this campus? It is the newest building in this campus. The Heritage Food Court. Why do you do that? The Heritage Food Court is the newest building in the campus, and to top it, it's a food court. What do we serve there? Fossilized breakfasts. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so speaking of fossils, I think it's my time now, so thank you guys. You were a lovely audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudheesh. That was hilarious. Thank you so much, Sudheesh, for adding humor and fun to the Infosys Technology Summit.